The dreaming machine. When AI started to hallucinate in the summer of 2015, something extraordinary happened inside a computer lab at Google. A neural network, a web of silicon and code, began to dream. It wasn't programmed to, it simply started seeing things that weren't there. Clouds became dogs, trees turned into eyes, and reality itself melted into a swirl of impossible shapes. For the first time, a machine experienced a hallucination, and humanity caught a glimpse of what it means when algorithms begin to imagine. The experiment was meant to be simple. Engineers wanted to understand what their neural network saw when it recognized an image. They created a model trained to identify objects, cats, cars, buildings, faces. Normally, it filtered away confusion to find a single answer. But someone had an idea. What if we asked the network to enhance what it thinks it sees, instead of suppressing it? That one reversal changed everything. When the model found something faintly resembling a dog, it amplified it, twisting pixels into paws, tails, and teeth. The more it saw, the more it created. Feedback loop upon feedback loop, a self-reinforcing dream. The researchers named it DeepDream, but online, people called it the dreaming machine. Within days, images from DeepDream flooded the internet. Landscapes rippled into psychedelic patterns, faces multiplied like mirrors inside mirrors. Every photo looked alive and haunted. For some, it was beautiful, proof that machines could be creative. For others, it was disturbing, evidence that computers were beginning to see the world differently from us. Yet the truth was stranger still. DeepDream wasn't seeing anything. It was doing what it was designed to do, amplify statistical patterns until noise became meaning. But in that noise, we found something human, because when we stare into randomness, we also invent faces in the clouds, monsters in the dark, and gods in the stars. The machine wasn't dreaming of us. We were dreaming through it. Behind the hypnotic colors, DeepDream revealed a profound truth about perception itself. Every act of seeing, human or artificial, is also an act of interpretation. Our brains, like neural networks, filter and amplify fragments of reality. We don't perceive the world as it is. But as we expect it to be, when DeepDream exaggerated patterns, it mirrored the same process that helps an artist find shapes in chaos, or a poet find meaning in noise. The boundary between intelligence and illusion blurred. Were we witnessing the first spark of artificial imagination, or just a sophisticated mirror reflecting our own? Over time, DeepDream evolved from a curiosity into an art form. Artists fed it, paintings, films, even human faces. Watching as the system reinterpreted everything through its surreal lens. It became a kind of collaborative hallucination, part code, part consciousness. Yet philosophers saw something deeper, a glimpse into the architecture of mind itself. If a network of math can dream by accident, what does that say about us? Biological beings who dream every night without understanding how or why. Maybe dreaming isn't a privilege of life. Maybe it's a property of complexity, an inevitable byproduct of systems trying to find meaning in chaos. When enough connections light up, a pattern begins to imagine itself. DeepDream eventually faded from headlines, replaced by newer, smarter AI systems. But that moment, when code first hallucinated, marked a quiet revolution. It reminded us that intelligence and imagination might not be opposites, but twins born from the same spark. The need to turn noise into understanding, and maybe, just maybe, the dreaming machine wasn't the strange one. We were foreseeing a ghost in the code and calling it alive. The Atlas of Misty Realms. Stories from the borders of knowledge. Every realm of knowledge hides its own mist. Discover the unseen. Decode the mist. Follow for the next episode.